This is Evan Michelson from the Star Post. I'm standing here with Albany boys basketball head coach Cory Schlagel and senior Ethan Meyer after the guys picked up a big win against Pelican Rapids here to start state. I guess we'll start with coach and just what's going through your mind about the way that your team competed, just being able to really get off to a lead and just hold it the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, we won that game, but Pelican's very good. They're very physical. That's the best physical battle we've had in a long time. So that was good for us. We know that that's going to happen down here. So it was good for us to kind of take some punches in the mouth. They got some very good players. The Welsh kid was very, very good. He attacked us hard, used his body very well, went through us, scored a lot of points. So we have to keep learning how to play physical here in the next couple of ball games.
Speaking of physicality, Ethan, I mean, early in the game, it wasn't necessarily the easiest for you guys to start the game. They made a few shots, and you were able to kind of get under the basket, fight through contact, and get a few buckets. I guess what really helped you find a role against a team that, again, really brings that physicality?
Yeah, definitely. It's always just with Sam and Zeke on offense. They're going to get a lot of attention. So, yeah, they're going to find you and everything. So, yeah, just finding open spaces.
And then a question for Coach again. I think everybody in the starting lineup outside of Elliott had double-digit scoring, and he was only 1 point off. What was it like seeing a lot of different guys get involved and just working within the flow of what you guys like to do?
Yeah, I think that's when we're at our best. When we can run our actions, and these guys know what their roles are. Ethan knows that he's got to get buckets around the basket and dump downs and things when guys are paying attention to Sam and Zeke. Braden knows his role is to hit shots because his guy is usually helping a lot. He did that today. Elliott, he just always does whatever's given to him. So yeah, I thought offensively we just played our roles like they needed to, and then defensively we got enough stops when we needed to, especially the first half. Got out and ran some transition there to get a nice lead.
And then Ethan, I wanted to ask you, asked in the media room too, but about Braden Justin just knocking down some open shots for you guys. How big was that to see, obviously with all the talent that they have to account for, Braden just being able to really take advantage of the looks he got?
Yeah, that's huge for us because when he's hitting shots like that, then they can't help so much off of him where on Zeke and Sam, and they actually have to step out on him if he's hitting those. So yeah, it's huge.
And then, Coach, I wanted to ask you about the beginning of the second half. It's 21 points you guys are leading. They cut it back down to about that 15-14 range. What did you see from your team and how they were able to sort of stay ahead and rebuild that lead again?
Yeah, we were just sloppy in execution at that point. I go back to the end of the first half. We allowed them to hit 2 threes. They just stepped into 2 clean threes. It's like we relaxed when we got up 24, 25, whatever it was. Well, that brought it back down to a 20-point game, and they kept the momentum coming out of the second half. So that's where me being old, and then I was upset coming down here. They're probably looking at me like, what are you talking about? But I know ebbs and flows of games, and they threw some punches there in the second half. Ethan and Sam both got some fouls. We were stumbling around a little bit. Offensively, we weren't executing stuff. But it got down to 15, and we stemmed the tide there and got back into a 20-point lead there.
And Ethan, the final question is just as far as what's the mindset you guys got to have if you want to sort of keep this going, what you guys have been really building all season here coming up in the semifinals?
Yeah, I mean, we know every team, whoever it is, they're going to be a really good team. And now we have 2 days of practice, so that's going to be huge for us just to lock things in and get all the small things right.
Awesome. Thanks again, you guys.